You would think that they would provide a map, but it did not happen that way. And this map is like,
Do I need to do anything for my character, Stephen? I didn't get through all of it.
nope. I think I got everything taken care of for you. You should be good to go as soon as you get logged in there.
Ooh.
As long as you're level 2.
I even got you level 2.
You're the man.
So what are you an expert in now?
Deception. And I'm very insightful.
So he's going to be the guy that makes sure that they don't pull the wool over your eyes, right? While managing to pull the wool over theirs.
Yeah,
That's right.
Exactly what bards are for, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. That looks a little bit better. So, you guys got out to sea, was able to take a look around, find out that there was some Whar encamped on an island near here. And since they attacked you guys recently, you figured you'd go pay them a visit and see what was going on. Last time you found a small island that had several of them on it. And
They decided to off themselves.
yes, they decided that they would rather do themselves in than help you guys.
I'll let you like card tag you up when you're up. Okay.
Good night.
So, you don't exactly have a whole lot of information. You do know that Thorn threatened to do them in a horrible way, and so they decided to kill themselves rather than what Thorn suggested.
Well, Thorn should be the voice of the party.
Nope. Thorn being the voice of the party usually ends poorly for both the party and the enemies.
Well, threatened to drown them.
Yeah. And they did not like that.
That was Bathos that threatened to drown. I threatened to drown.
What were, I don't remember. Now I don't remember what you threatened to do to him. But with that being said, you did find a map that leads over a part of the island and are able to follow that to the main camp. So for that, for remembering where everything was, the island that they were on was this little one down here, and they pointed out that the main camp was located up off of this little inlet harbor area on the northern portion of the island.
Yep. And we went.
So you got the party decided to go overland to maintain the element of surprise rather than trying to come in by ship and then being able to see you guys easier. So, with that, you are able to kind of get a clear view of the camp before they know that you're there. The side that you're on is mostly vertical cliffs, but if you kind of scout around, there's probably a way down. But you can see on the other side of the harbor, on another cliff, a kind of little fortress area, 4 wooden towers and a wall surrounding it, protecting the small community. If you want to make a perception check, you can try and find more.
Alright, well, I will use my awareness feature to do that.
Okay.
As we're getting there and moving, trying to stay stealthy.
Yep. So go ahead and give me a perception. Very nice. There seems to be about 7 small wooden structures around the central fort. 4 towers, and you think you can see an archer in each tower. There also appears to be a small shrine at the backside of it, but you're not really sure. It seems to have markings that would indicate some kind of central worship facility. There's probably about a half dozen or more raiders on guard. And surrounding the facility is, you can make out things like fields growing crops and some small sheds, outbuildings, and other things around there that look fairly new, freshly painted, unweathered.
You have 2 of those same effects on them.
Who, me?
Yep.
Yeah, it looks like you get... There you go. So, you're welcome to get a little closer.
Alright, well, I'll gather the party up and I'll cast Pass Without Trace.
Okay. What time
I need
of...
to drop that on all of them?
Yeah, but the big question is, what time of day are you guys going to be approaching?
I think we'd want to do it at night, wouldn't we? Is there anybody that can't see in the dark?
Yes. There are
Yes.
a few people that can't see in the dark, I believe.
Well, I think most of them can't either. So I think we should work our way around up above the cliffs, come on the backside, because I know we've got a couple people with climbing speed, get ourselves up, and then go on rappel, on belay, and come down the backside of the keep away from the gates.
So the keep is up on a cliffside.
Oh, it's not at the bottom of the cliffs?
No, it's not at the bottom. It's up at the top. So if you work your way around, you can kind of sneak up the backside.
Yeah, I think we should try to sneak up versus go barging in, but we'll let somebody else decide when. Because if it's on a cliff, is there any way to get there without being seen? If we do go during the daylight?
Depends on how stealthy you guys are. I mean, it's not like a perfectly level volcanic plain at the top. There's little hills and valleys that you would be able to try and sneak around. Plus, with the growing crops, those could potentially act as a way to break. Sorry, the crops would act as a way to break line of sight. So that's just up to you guys how you want to go.
We're breaking into a fort. Is that the idea?
Yes.
Yeah, we're.
This is the fort of the guys who ambushed you at the very beginning and burned your boats.
Oh, yeah, I don't like those guys.
Yeah. So Rolf was like, "Can we please kill them?"
Yeah.
But Bathos, I believe, and Thorn was. We're like a little hesitant. We're trying to figure out why our clan would be attacking us.
Is there, since this is your clan, like the markers, is there any way that you guys would be able to go in and check it out?
They're not the same.
Not the same. Thorn?
There's a new leader in town.
Yeah, we found that out through our investigation.
Okay.
So we don't know. And then of course they badmouthed us. I don't remember what they called us. Renegades, outcasts, something. I don't remember what it was, but.
Okay, so sorry, just to make sure that I'm on the same. You're from this clan, but it appears leadership has changed, and that your clan is no longer what it used to be, and now they are shoving you aside as well.
Maybe.
Okay.
But we don't know if it's from the boss or whether it's this guy interpreting the boss's,
Okay.
the chieftain's words or not. You think, I don't know, do you watch Vikings on TV at all? Anything?
A little bit. So we don't know if this is the clan as a whole or the one overzealous individual in charge just right here.
Exactly, on his patrol, you know, that type of thing. So
In any
picking up the
case,
Viking mindset, like, okay, out of sight, out of mind, and all the political intrigue, Viking style.
if one of your own clans, but I mean, if one of your clansmen is outcasting you guys, then I feel like he might be the problem.
Could be. That's what we're going to find out. Versus wholesale slaughter. But that's why we got you. You're good at finding stuff out.
Yeah.
I'm just good at poking holes in them, sneaking up and poking holes in them. All right. So I think we should go up like towards the backside using any little gullies and crevices to keep line of sight out, sneaking up. We got a couple people with climb speed that should be able to assist the others to come up the backside.
Okay.
That would be my recommendation. That is depending on everybody else.
Yeah, I'm going to share something here real quick. It's just general outline info on raids. So, kind of give you guys an idea of the different steps you'd probably be going through.
So we're in the scout phase now.
Yep.
And then we're getting ready to do the approach phase.
Yep.
How many people do we have creeping in stealthily?
The 5 of us plus Rolf, I believe.
Rolf, and we're creeping
Unless
to...
the rest of the group is coming with us. I don't think they were.
That
So
is up
looking at the wall
That is
that
up
we're
to
going
you guys.
Looking at the wall we're going to climb, did we already discern like if there was any guards at the posts, things of that nature?
Yes.
Okay.
So here's a very basic
Okay.
of what you're looking at. And yes, you were with the 28 perception and the Raven's help, you were able to tell there is a archer in each one of these towers.
My question to you all is if you would rather have, should I go to the front gate and cause a distraction in order to allow the rest of you to sneak in more effectively?
I want to take out the archers because the archers were a pain in the butt last time.
The reason why the archers were such a pain in the butt last time is because they were using a different tactic of the entire group was being counted as one unit, which made their attacks be something to be avoided as a dodge type thing rather than just a straight up roll.
Either way.
Yeah, if you do look down there, there are other options. There is options to infiltrate. You can try parlaying with them and get more information, or you could challenge the leader of the fort to a duel if you don't want to go through the hassle of trying to take the whole thing in direct combat.
So Thorn, did you already go and talk with these people?
No, the ones we talked to was they had an outpost. I remember it was 3 or 4 men that was on the little island.
It was a hunting camp.
Yeah, hunting camp. Okay. And so we had taken them out, or they took themselves out, or a combination of the above. And so we are at the point right now, whether we want to parlay, infiltrate. I think I would want to infiltrate basically and do any parlay from a position of strength. That would be what I would have to do. But I don't want to wipe everybody out, but I basically want to get to the point where they have to parlay with us and then parlay. That would be my goal.
Yeah.
How we go about that would be that. I think infiltrate, maybe take out a couple guards, get into position of strength, and then possibly parlay with them.
Thistledown has an idea. There are very few people that can not pay attention to my performances. If I were to go to the front and put on some sort of performance to pull all the attention there, including the archers, while you guys snuck in, then maybe, again with you, Thorn, we could eliminate or knock out, take out those archers, take out their 4 places, then we would have the high ground, and like you said, we could force them to parlay, possibly, if they're not willing to outright.
I'm okay with that. What does everybody else think?
It works for me.
Yeah, I'm fine with the infantry.
So basically doing the infiltration type, I guess, is looking on the slot chart, sort of instead of being disruption, distraction, and then trying to find the weakness, get in the back. I think see if we can scale one of the towers, take out a archer, and actually use the tower as our beachhead.
Okay.
Even if we were able to move quickly enough, if you guys could take out that first tower and move and clear the other 3 while they're all still paying attention to me, even better.
Kratos?
Yep. I said I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it. Infiltrating.
Are you good with that, Alex?
I was just waiting on everyone else's decision.
Cora?
Yeah, it works.
All right.
We
so
did it
I
so
know-
well last night.
Well, yeah, last night was a little bit different. All right, so I think that we got 2 people.
Last
flying
night
speed
was a whiplash. It was an exercise in whiplash.
All right. Yep. I have climb speed and fate.
So does Tora.
Yeah, Tora has the climb speed.
All right, so Thistledown, how are you gonna create your distraction so we know when you're doing it?
Oh,
You gonna be
Thistledown.
singing? You gonna be playing war drums? What's going on?
He's got Thistledown stretches a little bit, goes through his scales, and he says, yes, there will be singing, there will be playing, there will be dancing, there will be everything you can imagine to build stories in their minds. He's gonna one-man band this thing. He's got both his instruments ready, like he's ready to go. This is the performance of his life. He's ready.
All right.
Well, maybe we do need the circus music playing in the background.
I was gonna say, I'm about to change the music.
Song shall guide you.
All right, so I guess as soon as I start getting there, so maybe as the guards are getting distracted, like I said, coming up the backside. So whatever we need to do, I guess it's time to kick her off.
I guess I could give him guidance. Does he need it?
It's
Take
up to
anything
you.
I can get.
How long's guidance last?
1 minute.
A minute.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to do guidance because he's going on the other side of the fort.
Ah, okay.
Already.
All right. So,
Which you can give guidance to whoever has the lowest stealth here, which I'm not sure who that would be. Everyone should be pretty good right now, so.
Probably Asker.
And Asker's got +3, +13 right now, but yeah.
Either Asker or Tora have probably the.
I have +4.
Plus 10
Yeah.
more, so 14. Yeah, just give it to Asker for guidance.
Okay.
I'm going to start rolling stealth checks since we're doing it.
hold on. You said your lowest.
Oh. The
Okay.
lowest is going to be 14.
Okay, don't bother rolling.
Don't
No.
bother rolling.
Don't bother rolling. None of them have a perception high enough to notice you. If you're approaching at night with Pass Without Trace going, none of them can see you. they're not going to notice you. So you guys are free to move up and make whatever actions you wish.
I'll climb up quickly.
Yeah, so
While they're doing this is now
do you have
close
the-
to the entrance.
if you put up that little tower thing again that you had, can I ping on that? Or is that just a picture?
You probably can because it registers all images the same. But I'm actually going to put a map.
Okay, yeah, we're going up like the northwest tower, whatever, the far back right tower was the one we were going to try to get in place to take out the archer.
Alright, go ahead and roll your initiative so we can see how this is going to go.
I was just marking off my sheet, but I already cast it.
Yeah, that's fine. Dang thing's not letting me do the way I normally do stuff. Some must have updated. Alright, so
Let them destruction.
let's slip the dogs of war. There you go. There is your map. You said you were coming in at night, right?
Yes.
Alrighty. So there you go. So, Bathos, what are you doing? Or not Bathos, Thistledown, what are you doing? What's your...
Oh, I was muted. My bad. Thistledown is going to approach the front gate. What's my what?
What's your act going to be consisting of?
So I'm going to walk up playing my instruments, and it's going to be kind of ridiculous. I wrote stuff for this a long time ago that I get to use. As he walks up, he's going to be singing a ballad of an invisible goose. Just so you guys are aware, I teach a creative writing class, so do not judge me for all of these.
The Ballad of the Invisible Goose.
Is of the bard from The Witcher.
Oh, Dandelion's great.
Yeah, Dandelion's
okay.
popping in my head.
You're not far off, man. So as he walks towards, they'll start to hear the bell. I hear it honk behind the breeze, a ghostly flap among the trees. They say it's gone, but it's not loose. Beware the wrath of the unseen goose. And he's going to look a little scared, and then he's going to use his cantrip for minor illusion now, and he's going to make a goose like squawk or quack, whatever roar sound thing they make off from nowhere seemingly. Just to go along with his honking. There you go. He's gonna look around fearfully as all the eyes start to look on him. Hopefully drawing attention. That's the whole idea. And as he continues, he'll turn and he'll snap his head back toward them as he's walking. I can stop whenever you're ready to.
No. Keep going.
Okay. And then as he looks up, I want him to like make eyes with like lock eyes with a few of the guards that are staring at him. Soup! Tomatoes red and burns my lip. I slurp too fast. I'm on a trip. A bisque betrayed me late last June. I still hear stew songs in the moon. And then he's gonna fall down to the ground and be dramatic while still playing his viol the whole time. And then seemingly, while at this point everybody's got to be looking at him like he's a crazy person, he will snap and look at the wall all by itself, and he will stand very quickly and say, oh dearest Brit, as he walks toward the wall and reaches a hand out, just touching the specific brick. You hold the wall, yet still you let my teardrops fall. You never speak, but that's okay. Your silence fills my heart each day. And he'll lean in and give the brick a little kiss. And then he'll turn and smile at everybody, and he'll wave, and then pull out his psalm and just start playing a little rhyme on that, still staring at the wall.
All right, give me a performance check for all of this. Let's see how dandelion-like you are.
Yes.
So you notice a couple of the raiders actually step out. It's like, Skull, be ye good, or be ye touched?
Touched? Why touch this wall, my friends? Do you not feel how lovely this brick is?
Drop.
Is he touched or drunk?
Do you have any more bricks like this? But be careful, there's a goose around here somewhere. You shan't see it.
I think one of the croft holders has a goose or two, yes. You probably stumbled upon him in the dark with your drunken stupor.
No, listen. And I'm gonna cast minor illusion again just to hear like far off the honking.
Yeah, that's Schwen's goose. Don't know what your problem is.
Tell your Shmen to watch his goose.
As the bird
Make sure
flew.
they're all accounted for. Do you have any soup?
Soup.
Soup, yes! Soup! One time I met a chowder with a plan. It told me that I'm a legume man. I tried to marry minestrone, but I lost her to a ravioli.
If you didn't have inspiration already, you would be getting inspiration for this performance.
All right, we've moved up to the wall in the back while all this is going on.
Oh yeah, you guys have definitely moved up there, and you can hear some hollering of, "Hey, I think we've got a crazy crazy scald or something out here. He keeps muttering about geese."
And then as he's touching the brick, he's gonna look at the wait! This is the wrong brick! And he's gonna run over to the other side of the wall, over here, and then start caressing a different brick and say, "You! It is you that never cracked. I weapon to your mortar. If loving bricks do seem absurd, then call me mad, but call me herd."
Yeah, I think Bathos and Tor, I think, should climb up and take out this archer.
I'm climbing up. I'll get there before Toro will.
The group stops and is now watching this too. They've completely forgotten what we're doing.
Yeah, everybody else roll me a concentration check as you hear, and you start wondering if Thistledown has lost his mind.
All right.
What's a concentration?
That's
wisdom.
Constitution. Or wisdom.
Make a wisdom check.
Wisdom
Oh,
check.
old 3-5 Pathfinder check.
Wisdom check save.
Tora, somebody has to kind of poke you a couple times before you snap out of the just listening to this soliloquy.
As Bathos is already halfway up the wall.
Yeah.
I can climb 30 feet. Or I have a climb speed of 30 feet, I should say.
No. Alright, so you guys are climbing up the wall. The windows are open, so you should be able to get in there now. Tora, are you climbing up as well?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Thistledown, you can see as you're wandering around out there, it looks like the Chieftain Gully is standing kind of out in front of the little building shrine type thing.
This is sorry, where?
Right there.
So I'm over here. Okay. And we need him. I want him to come to me, right?
That's up to you guys. He's the leader of this whole group, you think?
So, if I go right here, like I'm trying to pull all their attention. If I slide between them, like running my hand along the wall, are they gonna get like these raiders? Are they gonna get mad?
They'll be like,
move here?
"Excuse me."
Yes.
You,
Yes, I'm sorry. Was this your brick? Am I in your way? We can both make room here. I apologize. I need it. I need to touch it.
So Bathos and Tora, you easily get up there. You have a climb speed, so nobody notices, or nobody has to make any checks. Each of you go ahead and, as you time it, jump up there and try and see if you can take that archer out before he can provide alarm.
All right. So, we making this with advantage or just straight roll?
I'm going to say he probably notices you as you come in through the window, but it's more of a question of can you take him out before he can raise the alarm.
All right. Reader 2. Symptola. Yeah.
That'll hit.
I don't think he's living. Or maybe if I do the minimum damage, and then
All
I
right.
also take that.
That was enough.
Never mind, inflict harm is just enough.
So you quickly silence him, lower him to the floor. The rest of the party can.
Yeah, they were going to toss down a rope, so.
Yep. Rolf will quietly, you can kind of get that sneaking into it. Should just go up there and.
As Thistledown looks around, just because I have line of sight from where I am, but I don't know what the tower. Can I look up and see them in the tower as like a signal that they are now there?
Yeah, so
Around.
as soon as Thorn gets up there, whatever he was, the guard had been doing the patrol. Well, I will start like doing the patrol like type thing, like I'm walking back and forth right now, like he had been walking before with everybody else ducking down behind the rails.
I have a question for you.
Yes.
Is it a ramp? Like, or is this like just a tower, and then like along the outside is like
There's
kind
a
of like
ladder right there.
Yeah.
So
I mean, like,
that's kind of
is
up
there a
on
way to walk along the wall, or is it just blocked off and you have to climb down to get to a different section of the wall?
You mean like if you wanted to? So where you're at right now, the wall comes. The window that you're in does not extend. There's no sill that extends out to the rest of the wall. It's just straight across.
Yeah,
Straight up.
I just meant like I can see the two raiders there. Like, are they up on like a rampart?
Oh, down below. No, those are ground floor.
Okay, so there's not a rampart running along
No.
the yeah.
This is a small fort to guard a settlement.
Oh, so just 4 towers and walls.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So there's no
Well-
walkways along between the towers or anything.
Nope.
Hey,
No.
this is good.
Nothing directly between the towers. It's just each tower and then wall around the outside.
Do we know which way is the entrance from here?
Yeah, we knew where it was. We saw the
Oh,
map, and we
okay.
came in the back.
Well, I didn't see the map. Well, I mean, I saw the map, but I didn't see like on this map.
Yeah, you
Okay.
can hear Thistledown over this way making a ruckus.
All right. I'm going to hop along. I'm gonna scurry the wall.
As they do that, looking up, can I see that they're in the first tower now, based on my line of sight? Because I can't see Rolf and Tora up here.
Well, did you
But I
guys
don't know
set
how
up
tall
a
the
signal?
tower is.
Did you guys set up a signal to let each other know?
I knew where they were coming. It's more like Thistledown's just trying to. Can I like perceive that they're in the tower? Like I know what I'm looking for.
Give me a perception check then.
Okay.
I was gonna say if you guys had set a signal, then it would be automatic. You can see there's people moving around in the tower, and you're pretty sure there's more than what was there a moment ago.
Okay.
And you probably notice the guard walking around is a little bit shorter than the guard that was up there before.
And the
Okay.
ears stick up a little further.
Seeing that,
I'm not
Thistledown.
a World of Warcraft elf.
Are you sure?
Seeing that, Thistledown's gonna step up
Pointy
his
floppy ears.
theatrics when it comes down to it.
Okay.
Step it up.
So you're stepping up your theatrics. Bathos, you said you were just gonna like.
I'm literally just gonna walk along the wall. Yep.
I want to get more toward the center.
Yeah,
The
I'm
idea is to hold.
I'm gonna be on the outside, just doing this across the
Okay,
wall.
so if you try and go further past that point, they are going to try and grapple you.
So, yeah.
Well, not on this side, but I'm gonna actually be going. Where's it ping? Target move ping.
No, you're on the outside of the wall. He understood that. He was
Yeah.
talking about ground.
Well, I meant which way I'm going. I'm going to this one, so I can get closer.
Give me a couple of athletics or acrobatics checks, Thistledown.
For me? Oh, okay. My bad. I didn't know you were talking to me. I thought you were talking to him. That's why I moved back. I wasn't trying to... That was my fault. Acrobatics or athletics. Roger. Ooh. That was almost terrible.
All right, one more, please. All right, so both of them start trying to grab at you, but they end up kind of tripping over each other and grabbing each other for a moment and scrambling trying to catch you.
Okay, this will make it to where he's dancing with them. They can't hold him down, but he's just laughing like we're all having a good time dancing. He's not. I don't want to be aggressive at all. For them to still think he's crazy and not understanding.
Just tell me where
I'm going to say something.
Go for
it. This is reminding me of the Doctor Who episode where he hid his essence in the pocket watch from the Mayfly race, and then just starts wandering around their ship randomly pressing buttons, and they think he's just completely insane, and then he's really setting the self-destruct.
You're not far off.
That's what I'm thinking of. You're pulling off the "I'm crazy" act real well, but how crazy are you? All right, so you're able to slip past them, Thistledown. Bathos, you're good to move around if you're just kind of following the wall.
I'm just climbing along the wall like this, just right along the edge. As
you get closer and you kind of peek over, you notice the other raiders that was along the walls kind of move in a little bit, trying to keep an eye on Thistledown a little more. Gully kind of moves up a little bit too. Excuse me, Story Wanderer. Can I help you somehow?
Oh, we can all help each other. You have such wonderful gifts. I come to tell you about the goose and the soup and how lovely the are. Can I entertain you with a performance? Your friends and I were just dancing here. They enjoyed it very much.
Yes, if you wish to.
What do you have to lose? How often are you presented with this kind of opportunity?
You can tell he's not. He's been missing out on having some decent entertainment. He's also not sure exactly whether you're crazy, cursed, or insane, or something else. My brain just spaced.
It might be a combination.
And he's also not sure if you're cursed, if being around you might spread said curse to his men. But everybody seems to be paying attention to you at the moment.
A curse. The only curses are on those who do not hear my lovely words.
So, what's the rest of you guys doing at the moment? Bathos has skirted the wall down.
Yeah, I think he's planning on taking the next guard out, more than likely.
Yes.
Yep.
That was the plan.
Tora, what are you doing?
I was just waiting for basically.
I guess I will
go through what you guys were gonna do.
keep with him. With Bezos.
So you're gonna swing down here with him.
I'm going to signal for Asker and Rolf to move down to the bottom of the tower, to hidden behind the tower guards, not guards, but wall, so in case something else, and then Thor's just going to continue like moving the patrol like nothing's out of the ordinary.
Wolf will slip down this ladder and prepare himself. Laura, I think Bathos is probably waiting for you because he needs you to ensure sneak attack works. He doesn't get the drop on this guy.
No. Do you need me to roll another stealth check?
They can't see you. They can't notice you. No matter what they get, no matter how high they roll, their perception is so low they can't actually get noticed that you're there. They're guards, but they're horrible guards.
He's like climb around, wait for the raider, and then he's gonna.
You slip through. This time you come in behind him and he doesn't notice you.
Okay. Still strike roll, correct?
No, he didn't see you this time. You waited for him to pass, so I'm giving you the advantage on this one.
Perfect. Okay, main range. Oh, I forgot to target him.
You what? And Tora, you see this little spurt of blood fly out the window and fall to the ground.
I mean, considering that I'm playing legitimately, I am playing the ambusher version.
That's true.
All right. Well,
That's why we
Bezos
keep you around.
he's like, well, I've taken care of that. So he's gonna pick up the whatever torch and do that.
The torch is just kind of mounted on the opposite side from the ladder. The idea is just to provide enough light outside or through the area that
He's just gonna walk.
archer is not likely to fall off.
Yeah. So I'm assuming as I'm walking around now, doing the little patrol so they can see a little shadow, I'm sure that Thorn can see me now. And knowing that I've dispatched the other guard.
Yeah, you can signal to each other that you've already taken out 2 guards.
Yep. It's going to be hard to get to any of the other ones.
I mean,
unless you went around the other side, you could go over.
I
back
could.
over.
I could.
Or
Yes,
you
totally.
could try actually like jumping the raiders themselves.
Good.
The funny, I will say this. The funny thing is, you picked the right side to ambush.
Yep.
The archers on this side had much lower health than the archers on the other side.
Well, Athos is gonna walk back this way.
So
He's like trying to wave Tora inside.
Alright.
Take position.
Thistledown, give me another performance check.
Okay.
You're stuck on the wall, that's all.
Gather round, gather round! Come collect yourselves for the show of the century!
And then, as as Tora pops in, he's basically gonna start basically climbing along the outside.
Alright.
Back to
Then I guess I should stay and do the walk
yeah,
in this tower.
Yep.
correct. And then I'm just gonna keep going.
I mean, whatever you guys want to do, whether you want to try and jump them now or.
I'm gonna try to get to the other at least one of the other towers, or we jump them.
Give me a deception check, Thistledown.
Huzzah!
Yeah, I was about to say that. Oh no! Wait, heroic inspiration.
Nice.
I want to burn that. We have it. I'm gonna use it now.
Yeah, reroll.
So just one more time, right?
Yep.
Oh my god! Look at the odds. Seriously, that's really bad.
Someone
Wow.
must have recognized you from the rain.
I think so.
Two nat ones on inspiration.
Goldie
Wow.
kind of goes, wait, I've seen you before.
Druidcraft, torch goes out as he shouts that.
You're taking the torch in the area you are out.
Yep, so I'm not illuminated.
Okay. Yep. Torch goes out. How many of those can you put out at that time?
One.
I just think one. It's like
One
light
torch.
snuff a torch or cattle to whatever. So you
Well,
can't
they
try-
don't seem to notice that one, so going out, but there's others that they probably would notice more. Gully will say, "What were you doing with that old Rolf? He was meddling in stuff that he shouldn't have. And now perhaps it's your turn to learn a lesson." So we're going to drop into full initiative now. Thistledown,
Okay.
your turn.
Ooh, okay.
The rest of you all hear him yell this too.
So, just to be clear on these rules, I could use like my part of initiative not to like. I don't have to fight. I can still try to keep up this charade, right?
You could try.
Okay.
You could try giving a different, try doing something that would give you a chance to make a new deception roll.
I'll respond to him and say, Rolf, was he the big bearded man? Not that helps around these parts, but I have seen many of them, and I have given so many people the songs that I have given you. Was this another time perhaps you were present for one of my performances?
Okay. Make a deception check. No, I'm sure I saw you with that one-eyed man down there on the beach near the towers. Is that everything you're doing, Thistledown?
Oh.
You still have bonus action.
So I want to...
I think about the only thing you could do is...
They can hear me, right?
Yeah.
Like my party can hear me. I can't see them.
Yeah.
So I guess the only thing I'm gonna do...
You could...
I'm gonna play and try to give Bardic Inspiration.
Yep. Who do you want to give it to?
Okay. Let's give it to Thorn.
All right. You can just drop that on his marker on the combat tracker. All right.
Cool. Next.
Tora, you hear this going down. What would you like to do?
I can't really target anything. I'm gonna hold.
You can always
Hold.
walk down the ladder.
Yeah.
Climb down their ladder.
Yep.
Yep.
There's a ladder right here.
Okay, I can do that.
Okay.
Or at least 30 feet.
It's not that high, so you can see raider number 6 from down below if you want to.
I could try to do I have to look maybe inflict harm.
You have to make an attack to do that.
Okay. Then I'll just stand fast here.
Stand there. Alright.
Yep.
Billy will move up. Try to he pulls out his club. It kind of glows green for a moment, and he swings it at you, Thistledown.
More damage? That's more than enough.
Well, he shillelagh'd, which means it should have been a D6. Oh no. It's no longer D6. It's D10? Ugh.
Shillelagh's always been a D10.
I thought it was a D6.
Well, Shillelagh was a D8, and with
Yeah,
the new
that's
2025, Shillelagh now scales.
Yeah, starts off with a D10 and then goes up from there. But okay, so he takes a swing and bonks you on the head. Says, "Come quietly, or we can find out what you know other ways."
I mean, if I have a response, Thistledown don't know how to be quiet. I'm telling you everything now.
What did Tora do?
Tora just
Nothing.
held position. Thorn, it is your turn.
All right. Well, he just whacked my guy in the back. It's time to.
Yeah, you kind of heard a boom. Hey!
Yeah, well, I was actually looking too, so it's putting it there. So I'm going to, as he's got his back turned to me, I'm going to put an arrow in it.
Can you see him? You can't see good. Right here. Hey, over here. There you go. Now you can
Okay,
see.
yeah, I was doing the patrol, so basically back and forth.
Okay. So you're gonna try and snipe him.
55 feet.
You wanna?
Yep.
Retarget. You had all of your allies still targeted. Don't think you wanted to shoot everybody.
No, that'd be a lot of D20 rolling off at once.
That'll hit. You fizzle down. Once he recognized you, you probably would have been better off to say yes. And we've already taken half of your fort.
Yeah, he's crazy, and Thistledown couldn't exactly be keeping it real.
All right, so
Thorn waffles out. Surrender? You surrender, traitor.
huh? What's the? Ah!
Alright, but then I'm going to basically where the wall is. Basically, if I'm not ready to shoot an arrow, I'm gonna sort of take partial cover, whatever I can take.
Kind of duck a little, yeah. Okay.
Of course, everyone heard Thorn shout that in her broken common.
Is that everything for you?
Yeah, that's all I can do. Oh, I'm sorry. No, I put, I'm gonna do what I should have done beforehand. Hunter's mark on it.
Okay.
That's one thing I kept forgetting to do last night. Till the end.
Hunter's marking. Yeah. Alright. Well, there goes your stuff. Not that you need to do anymore.
Yep.
Alrighty. That it? Alright. Good. Athos.
Alright. 30. And then I'm gonna bonus action dash. 10, 15, 20, 25.
Okay. He was definitely not expecting you. Come in through the window, at least.
He just watched me. Just get the drop on him.
Well, it's more like he's sitting there looking at the doorway, looking to see if he can see what's going on.
He's like, holy.
Ooh. Ah!
As I fly through the window. Oh, that's not gonna hit.
Nope, that
Alright.
misses.
That's my turn. I
Alright.
can't do anything else.
Move over there. He's going to take a swing. That hits Thistledown. Asker.
Alright, well, I don't think Alex can see the map. So Asker is going to rage.
Okay.
And step into the doorway and attack Raider number 6.
Okay.
So I don't even think they have to step all the way there with a glaive. I think she could have hit her.
Oh
from
yeah,
there.
she could attack. Yeah, she's got reach.
Yeah. Alright. And then I don't know how to. Do I just use the weapon mastery power?
No,
no.
you just have to.
So for glaive, the weapon mastery is the
I think it's bleeding.
graze.
Yeah, it's great.
So
Means if you miss, it still hits.
Yeah, if you hit, it does. It's normal. If you miss, you do a smaller amount of damage. But wow, thud.
Yeah, just if you miss, it just does your ability modifier
Okay.
versus
So
damage.
That's right there. So they got inside the thing. All of a sudden, stab, and battle end the turn. What does Asker say when she rages?
Blair might be muted on her end.
Yeah.
Okay. Probably because of work. Okay.
Yeah. All right, that's right there.
A wooden grinding growl sound.
Yep. We'll swing. Miss. And he manages to blind himself temporarily by he pulls back a little too far, cuts above his eye, and blinds himself with his own blood. And Rolf. Rolf says, "Finally!" Run out. Take a swing with his warhammer. That is a miss. Yes. Thistledown, you're up.
Okie dokie. The first thing Thistledown's going to do is look at him and say, "Oh, you really should have listened to the music." And then he's going to cast Earth Tremor. He's going to stick his rapier, just the tip of it, into the ground. And the idea is when he does that, all these vines are going to shoot up in a 10-foot radius to try to knock everybody down.
Okay.
This one.
You would be in that radius as well.
I don't get affected. Every creature other than me in the
Oh,
area
yes.
has to make the
Sorry,
30
I was still reading.
You're good.
All
I
right.
do think the terrain afterwards, I'll still have to
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Alright, cast. Hey, which is fine.
Only one failed.
Yep. Okay. So that's that one done. So he takes 1d6. If
You only, and you only got one of them.
yeah. 15, 17. Then in that case, Thistledown's gonna try to leap over this guy, maybe? Would that be, or move over him if he's on the ground and I'm not? Can I know I'll probably provoke attacks, but I've got to get out of this.
I mean, if that's what you want to do, sure. Acrobatics check to see if you can get through the space without.
No, I don't think so.
He failed to block you.
Okay.
You're able to do that, but you will take a couple of acts of opportunity.
3.
2.
Well, okay. Oh, 2 because I'm still within. Okay, I see. Well,
and Raider 3 is also blind, so.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well then, okay. If I can get past these 2.
That will hit.
Nope. I cannot.
So you just end up landing straight on top of number 5.
Yep.
He's like, oh. However, he did hit you non-lethally, so you were just unconscious.
It's all good.
Tora.
All right, Tora, what you doing?
I am going to do fairy fire for Raider 1 and Raider 2, that area without getting Rolf.
Yep, you can do that.
Boy, they're saving like big time today.
So that was a no.
Yeah, 5 out of 6 have saved.
Okay.
Not working the way I wanted it to. Here.
I don't know why this keeps popping up here.
Oh, the error message. It's because I'm trying to check something for you and it's not working.
How far? Oh, I can't do that anyway. Never mind. That'll be it.
That's it for you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was going to do healing word, but it's another spell, so I can't do that.
Oh, actually, it's a bonus action to do healing word.
I know, but it's still a level spell, right?
Oh, yeah.
So you see Gully get to there, and as he's moving, he kind of drops down on all fours, and the hair on him begins to grow longer and shaggier as he slowly turns into a bar. All right, Thorn.
All right. Well, I will shoot an arrow at the bear.
Okay.
Did he not just show it? Why did he disappear?
What? Where did he disappear? He moved.
Yeah, but he moved out closer to us.
Yeah, but he also moved out of line of sight.
Oh.
There you go. Now you can see him again.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. But what happened is as he moved up, he was still in line of sight. Then all of a sudden, you said he turned into a bear, and all of a sudden, he disappeared.
Yep.
At least on my end, that's what it looked like. I hit Hunter's Mark on, so.
All right. So that hits him.
All right, and that will end my turn.
All right. That raider will get up. 5, 10, 15, 30. There. There we go. Swing it off. That'll hit.
Even if she did deal thistle down, he'd be dropped almost immediately anyhow.
You hear an arrow thud into the platform below you as the archer on the far side tries to fire on you. And then this
Oh,
one,
on me?
on
Not on
Bathos.
me.
And this one will swing his Skagos. Hits.
Ooh, that hits.
Bathos.
Return the fair play. I'm gonna draw my dagger.
All right. Now, just so you know, steady aim does not require you to be using a ranged weapon.
I don't have steady aim.
You just can't move. So, if you
Yeah,
want
I just
to,
don't have steady aim right now. That's
It's a
level
le-
3.
it is.
Yep.
I thought it was level 2.
Still level 3.
Oh, for some reason I thought it was level 2 rogue thing. Oh well, you still got your cunning actions.
Yep. First one. And one more dagger attack using Nick.
Okay.
I missed, but he still takes the 2 points from inflict harm.
You steady? Did you steady aim? No, sorry, I keep thinking you should. I've got too many levels going on. People are too many levels across my games right now. Okay. So, all right. So you swung a couple times, did a little damage, but he's still up. All right. Anything else?
Nope, that's it for me. That's all I can do.
All right.
Well, actually, can I move across to here?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do that then.
Make it harder for the other guy to shoot you.
Well, prevent him from shooting me because there's no line of sight to me. Now I can see Thistle then. Basically hopping across the platform. All right.
Asker.
Right. Asker will. To there. And attack raider number 2.
Okay.
I'll be
That'll hit. There goes another raider.
All right. And move to, I guess, square there. Behind, using the glaive to support Rolf.
Okay.
How long is rage left?
It lasts 1 minute.
Okay.
He is no longer blinded. Rolf's turn. Thistle down. You are still unconscious. Whar.
Okay, I am going to do entangle. On Gully,
Okay.
or try
That-
to.
That does do a radius, so what's the radius on that? I think it does a radius. Where is it?
Yep.
There it is. Tangle. 20-foot square within range. So you could get both of them with it.
Okay. Do I need to target him specifically, or?
Yeah, you would need to target them and send the save through.
Well, I can only see one.
I got the other one for you.
Okay.
Let's see. Gully failed, but the raider passed.
So then I just hit the restrained.
Yep.
And that will be it.
Okay. Well, Gully is going to get a little pissed. He shifts back out of his beast form. And you see a cloud beginning to form above you all. As he calls lightning.
Yeah, that'll be a party wipe.
All right. All right. So Rolf failed, but Asker dodges.
Oh, no. Ouch.
So, ouchie. Raider does anything. Thorn.
I would like to break the concentration of it, but
Go for it. He's still going.
yeah. Like I said, it won't take long for him to wipe the entire park. So a character per round is going to go down.
All right. Is that everything for you, Thorn? All right.
Yep.
All right. All right. This guy. He's gonna try again at Mathos. It hits.
Ow.
Mathos.
If I didn't roll so low last time, he would have already been dead.
Yeah, well.
Well.
Now he's dead.
Now he's dead. And then I'm gonna take the torch. I'm gonna drop my dagger for a second, grab the torch, and throw it outside.
Okay.
I'm just gonna toss it right at the window. Well, over. Sorry,
Oh, the other way.
out the other way, out this way. Yeah.
Okay. Whee! Torch go flying.
I'm gonna keep moving down this way. Line of sight on anybody else. All right. I'm assuming I'll use my bonus action to throw the torch.
Yeah, it's an object interaction or something like that, but yeah.
Yeah, so that'll be me.
All right.
As the torch is outside now. Who turned out the lights?
Hey, who turned out the lights? Ask her.
As long as you know what that's from.
What? Doctor Who? Silence in the
Mhm.
library? Yeah. Hey, who turned out the lights? Hey, who turned out the lights?
Yep.
All your men are going to die.
Is that everything?
I'm trying to move the character.
Yeah. Okay, that it. Alrighty. Rolf. And swing. This is and hits though. He will also take the attack of opportunity to withdraw. And it misses. Tora, your turn.
Okay. I guess I might as well try to shoot him. Oh, I guess I still had the other guy.
He's
No, he's
No.
entangled, so
He's
you got
grappled.
advantage.
Oh,
You can't move.
Barely made the concentration check.
on that roll.
still you got a bonus action,
Bonus.
and you didn't cast a spell this round, so
What is Shillelagh?
Shillelagh is a bonus action that you basically enchant a melee weapon to do extra damage and use your wisdom modifier instead of your strength.
Oh,
but you can do what you was going to do last round.
which is
You were getting ready to do healing word, I believe.
On Postal die.
yeah. Okay, but I have to
You have to step outside
5,
to get line of sight, and then
Yeah.
you can go back in.
15, 20, 25, 30.
All right, Thistledown is back in the game.
Huh?
That was 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay, so that's everything for Tora.
Yep.
Okay.
Just probably bad because I couldn't move back, but
Yep, he's gonna let you have it now. Tora is now unconscious.
Like I said, there's Tellingbrett concentration, or other than the barbarian, every round one of us is going to go down with
Thorn.
3d10 damage.
I mean, anybody inside is not going to have a problem because it's not able to go through a
Yeah,
roof.
line of sight. But
No, it's a lightning strike that goes down from the sky.
All right, Thorn, what you doing?
yeah, I'm getting there.
And just so you know, Tora, you could have moved to like right here. Would that?
And then went back inside.
Yeah, wouldn't that have given you? Oh, well, it may be a range thing, but that would have put you within
Yeah, but
60 feet. So
Healing Bird's 60 feet, I think.
yeah, that would have put you within 60 feet. So you would have been clear, and then you could have run back inside. All right, that was Thorn. Raider.
Yeah, it's 60 feet. 3 Healing Bird.
He will step up into the doorway. Swing. Oof. Try and cover his allies. Pathos. They don't see you.
Nope. They don't. I also don't want to get melee combat with them, so
That's
I'm
fine.
gonna pull up my hand crossbow. So they can't see me. And good chunk.
Blech. Well, that one's dead.
15, 20. And then he's going to go 25, 30. And he's going to wrap his arm around the outside wall.
Yep.
And then I'm going to, since I'm stationary, hide as a bonus action.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, you're pretty sure you're hidden. Asker.
Yeah, Asker doesn't need to move. Asker will just try
Pick
to
off
take that
another
guy.
one.
But missed.
Do I have number 30?
You still get the graze.
Oh yeah. So how do I do that?
If you look at the option that just says graze, just hit the damage button for it. There's glaive, and then there's glaive with graze.
Oh,
There you go.
It's nice because you're always doing damage.
Yeah,
which is excellent for a barbarian.
yeah. So
And
you
3 damage
hear
is about what I've been doing anyway.
Bathos, you hear a thud and a some very unpleasant words as the guy walked straight into the ladder that he couldn't see in the dark. All right, Rolf. I'll take a swing at the raider. Miss. Offhand. There we go.
Oh,
That guy's down.
I'm supposed to have. Oh, forgot.
Thistle down.
You're back in the game.
You can stand up and do things now.
Yay! Some standing up takes half movement.
Yep.
Okay, so I've still got 15. So first thing I'm gonna do is repay the favor to Tora
Okay.
and cast Healing Word.
Okay.
Thank you.
Back up and around. Buddy. Sorry, and that's and then for my other one, 60 feet, I'll viciously mock Gully.
Okay. Lost.
Nothing happens. Okay, I am going to use my last 15, 5, 10, 15, just to get some distance.
Okay.
And
Tora, it's your turn.
Okay.
Guessing you're standing up.
Yep.
Okay.
And then I am going to do, hopefully it works. Inflict harm.
You got to hit first.
Oh. Okay.
Do you
Doesn't
want?
matter what.
As long as it's an
Yep.
attack roll.
Yep.
So range shot.
That's
Miss.
a miss.
Yeah.
Did you want to move the 15 feet or 20 or so over to get out of the lightning?
Yes.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
Here.
What's it
Yeah.
It's only weapon and unarmed strikes
Okay.
for inflict harm.
Alrighty. His turn.
And I thought you were a musician. Maybe not.
Me?
Yeah.
No, I'm trying to be a druid. I have no idea what I'm doing, but
No, she's a
No, I just-
lurker.
Is she a lurker? Okay.
Yeah. All right. Well, now that that's over, what's he going to do next?
Yeah, sticky in that swamp.
So the storm disappears.
Yeah, he's not entangled anymore.
No. All right. And you see the wind pick up around him.
Oh, he's realizing he's getting pelted with arrows.
Yep.
Entering the avatar state.
Thorn, it is your turn.
All right. So he is the only one I can actually see. So I will come over. And I'll do a dash action to move over to there.
Okay. Athos, what are you doing?
I'm gonna peek back inside real quick. Is he at the top of the stairs, or is he at the
No,
bottom
he's
of
at
the
the
stairs?
bottom. He is not. He's not very good at climbing in the dark.
Okay. Well, just peeking around the corner, kind of just sticking my head around the edge, and then just since I don't see him, I'm gonna start running up, moving along the wall.
Okay.
How high is the wall from the windows? Question.
What do you mean?
Like, are they even like? Are the windows like? You gotta like go down a little bit and then over on the wall, or are they like?
The wall itself, it's
Yeah.
it's about even with the top of the window or with the bottom of the windows.
Okay. Let's see. Measure that up. Let's see here. All right. Cool. Gonna get here. He's gonna peek.
Yeah, that area right there is the roof of a building, so you can run across the top of it, but you can't see what's inside of it.
Okay. That's the case. I'll actually go back inside. Look down the ladder and thump him in the head.
Okay.
Crossbow bolt. Just point my crossbow straight down and shoot him. Instead. All right.
Go for it.
Reader 3.
Yep, that hits.
He is not alive for much longer. Or if at all. He's still alive.
Yeah, he's a little bit of a beefier one.
And then I'm going to slink back around.
Okay.
And hide. Again.
All right.
All he hears is footsteps above him. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He can't hear me. He's like, where did he go?
What was that? And where did it come from? I can't.
Oh! My
Pretty
head.
much.
An arrow sticking out of my head. Let me advance.
All right. Asker.
All right, Asker will come. $30, that's 10. And Asker will recklessly attack. Go.
Okay. All right.
So let click the advantage button.
She's like, die.
That'll hit.
And 14 to go.
Yep, that's all that she can do.
Okay.
Billy's still alive. Oh no.
But I guess he made a save.
Uh,
So the gust of wind is still up and moving.
Hold on.
Guess he can't target.
Hold on. Windwall is concentration. Why didn't it roll a save for him? That's weird.
Because he didn't have Gully targeted with
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
with Asker's character.
There
That's
we go.
fine.
Come on.
Did it apply the damage?
I'm working on it.
Okay.
There we go. Yeah,
This is what I got to do. Since I'm switching back characters, I actually have to not just switch characters. I actually have to hit find token. Otherwise, what happens is that when I click on it, it switches to the other character.
Gotcha. All right. So that went down.
Ooh.
And Gully or Asker says, "Surrender or die."
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. They should have barbarian. Should be their intimidation should be based on strength, not on charisma, in my opinion.
There used to be feats that did that.
He's getting pretty good with his hand axe. He needs to dual wield those. He doesn't do very good with his hammer.
Yep. Thistledown, it is your turn.
Okie dokie.
Gully looks like he's done fighting, but he hasn't had a chance to actually surrender. So it's up to you.
Okay, is he he's the last one
That you can see, yes.
that I can see? Okay. Alrighty. Then we're gonna do everybody's up. So 5, 10, and 20, 25. What I want to do is we're going to not pass last time. We're gonna try to I guess in this one we're gonna shoot a dart at it. Yeah.
Sure.
See if we can push him over the edge. I was trying to find the range on the 20, 60. He's 30. Oh, that's disadvantage then if it's over 20, right?
Yep.
Okay. Then now we're just gonna. Then I'll just mock him again. You should have given up at the beginning. I told you, but no, don't listen to Thistledown, dummy.
He fails.
He realized the error of his ways now.
Yep, pretty much.
And surrender.
Okay, he's still up. Is Tora gonna give him a chance to surrender, or
Right.
she just gonna do him in?
I'll stabilize him anyway. But
yeah, I'm gonna do him in.
Okay.
evil druid.
She's like, he struck me with lightning.
He did me first.
Compost.
That is not going to hit.
All right. I tried.
Yep. All right. So at this point, he will drop his weapons and surrender. In the exchange, and we yield the settlement to thee. Me and my men will be your prisoners. You may choose to do with us as you please.
All right. I will let out a shrill whistle, Thornwell, and call a ghost
Okay, Ghost will
in.
run around through the main entrance.
I could just come over to him and with Ghost stand there, petting Ghost. Why you attack ship? We clan under banner.
I didn't know there was any loyal to Clan Whar or on that ship.
Why you attack ship? Anyhow.
Hold on, I am looking for...
Call others out.
Yeah, he'll call them out, and they'll come out unarmed.
Right. And then you talk Bathos Thistle down. Me no like you. But I'll go around and start tending wounds to... First I'll tend to any wounds in our party, and then
Yeah.
I'll start tending the raiders' wounds.
He will tell you that it was that he was acting on orders of hell to attack your party.
Hell no order. Hell send me.
That's not what hell told Athilus. Said we were supposed to destroy those meddling with the tower. As you obviously know, we have recently gained the new patronage of Hell, as she has brought us the wolves to bring us our power back. We also seek to reunite our scattered clan, so perhaps the information that you were part of that group had not made it to Athilus to find out how we were supposed to handle you. But you wish...
see hell give Ghost.
You want me to parlay with the Mad Scald?
It's Mad Skull. He funny.
I would rather talk with the Grim there, as he points over towards Tora.
You talk. Me tend wounds.
And you'll see those come out. I'm assuming that we're out of combat right now.
Yes, you are out of combat.
Okay. So he'll come out kind of like crawling on the walls around.
So that's how you managed to get in here. So, what do you wish to know?
We wish to know where can we... where is the skull now?
The what? I didn't understand what you were asking.
Want to call him Glenn? He was asking about the new Jarl, or whatever his name is. Where is he located at? So we can...
She resides in the north, where we are forming our new home.
What happened to the old home?
We were... Well, it was destroyed and we were scattered.
what destroyed the old home. I don't remember it being destroyed before I left. Then again, I left a long time ago.
Yeah, so Clan Whar has been in steady decline for quite a while now. There really isn't a laid out, this thing destroyed it. But basically, they've been the brunt of raids for quite a while.
Plenty good berries to spread out out to those who need them. I don't know how many we actually need. Tora.
Well, it's only 20. That's only 20 hit points. So
Yeah.
Thistledown's injured. Tora's injured.
Between me and Thistledown, I think we're the worst off.
But that's all I can do.
Yeah. So.
Well, you do have some other healing, and
yeah, we have some potions of healing, but probably don't want to use those right now. What? How far are you down? This down. And Rolf is also down. A little bit.
you guys may be able to take a rest here too. So.
Oh yeah,
I figured we'd be able to take a rest, but I'm just getting people up the best we can.
Yeah.
Who knows? There might be a ghost goose that comes in the middle of the night and attacks everybody.
I'll take 5 good berries. That'll put me at 10. I feel so full. I've eaten too much.
All right. So, any other questions for Gully?
He said to the north.
What did you think of my show?
It was
basically
special.
Does he know where in the north?
He says he can lead you towards a gathering point. Yes.
Yeah, I just want to sort of catch up with what clan history has been going on since we left.
Okay. He tells you that with the refounding of a home, we've started also founding more outposts, increasing strength, adopting members of other tribes who were things have been growing and building. They're coming back into power, basically. He credits the new Jarl for being able to reunite everyone. He claims it's because she regularly meets with Hell via Hellmaws.
Bathos just goes, meeting with Hell. Done that a time or two.
So
not the funnest way to go though.
Never met Hell, but Hell send Ghost.
Yes, she has been sending the wolves to aid us. That's part of what has allowed us to regain our strength, is being able to do that.
Do they have her blessing?
She has given us the blessing to strengthen ourselves, yes.
How far down is our crew?
I took 5 good berries. I don't know. So we're down to 15. So I
said, how far down is our crew? We've lost a few people, so we've been a little short-handed. Maybe we can get these guys to recruit them to. Bathos, do you speak Elven?
They will agree to join you guys. Whether you want them to follow with you or stay here and secure this holding as a place of resources for you guys is up to you.
I basically speak Thieves' Cant in Undercommon.
I also have comprehend languages, so Thistledown can understand anything.
No, just for clarification, because I don't speak Common very well, but I speak fluent Elven. Basically, so as just for role playing purposes, even though I understand it perfectly, I just have been the outrider raised on the outside by basically what people would consider a hag. So,
But yeah. So, for whatever reason, it seems hell has it in for you guys.
Rude.
Do you know if hell is the reason those things keep coming? Well, I don't know if you could call them coming back, since they don't seem to have any soul.
Things coming back?
Like they're like zombies. They're really not so friendly.
He will make a sign against evil quickly. Only those whose souls are not taken to the halls of the warriors or down into hell's realm come back as such. As I would not know why they would be accepted. With that being said, would you be willing to stay long enough to help me take care of my dead?
Yes, we will give them a proper fire.
While you're doing that, Rolf will pull
Captain, you want to hang
Thistledown.
banner on fort?
Who's the captain?
I think you're the captain, aren't you?
I guess.
Aren't
Hanging
you the
banner.
captain? Aren't you the captain of our ship?
I don't think we've talked about it because everyone's been like we haven't decided on a captain because everyone's been kind of like they're here and then they're not here.
Yeah.
So we never really talked about it because John wasn't here when that happened.
Yeah.
Well, one of you two speaker people should be the captain. I thought Bathos was like a ship person.
Bathos knows how to drive the ship.
Oh, that might be an important thing for a captain.
And navigate it. Have navigator's tools and have water vehicles. So yeah, I can drive the ship.
So
yeah, I feel like Thistledown's more of a first mate type of thing. Maybe.
if Bathos is
Okay.
the captain, then Krolf will pull Bathos aside while you guys are preparing some other stuff and say, "Why didn't we just kill that little pile of scum? He'll only cause more problems later. He murdered my men in cold blood, under the flag of the Volve."
Well, do you kill people in cold blood just because? I have no reason to care whether he surrendered. So he willingly gave up. I don't see a reason why we should kill him outright. There's no need. Be a waste. Plus, we can always replenish our. We always need to replenish our crew that we lost some of.
The crew's one thing, but we have to take him. I know you're clan and all, but he did violate the flag of the Volve.
Yes, that is true, but the Whar clan doesn't normally follow the Volve too much, anyhow. So it's to be expected, somewhat. but not completely.
Great. Following a bunch of renegades. Give me a persuasion check.
Okay.
Okay.
Not the best, not the worst.
Nope. So, with that, you guys begin gathering up the dead. There's also some curious treasure items around the camp, some gold and silver, as well as some ivory bars, some gold armbands, a few medium-sized diamonds worth about 75 gold, a piece of incense, and a bag full of jade dust.
Jade dust.
Yep.
Interesting.
Yeah, I grabbed arrows from the archers and stuff, so I got myself 40 arrows now.
Yep.
I just took my bolts out of the 2 people I've shot.
I'll take that back.
Yeah. It's like, well, one's like in his shoulder. He's like still alive with a bolt sticking in his shoulder because I shot him from straight above him. The other one's got one in his head.
Yeah.
Oh.
So what's the funeral rites for the Hill clan?
The War clan?
Yeah, the Whar clan.
Basically the same as everyone's. You'll build some pyres out in the middle of the fort and burn the bodies.
Okay. Thorn and Ghost will start going and gathering wood.
Okay.
And I'll take
seeing that,
our little one with us.
I'll look at the other raiders and I'll go, we do need some more crew.
Well,
where are you
Now-
doing the pyre at?
Just somewhere in the middle, probably.
Okay, so
Or on the
Thistle's
outskirts.
going to stay like away from that, like really far away from that. He does not like it at all.
Yeah, he's just gonna, just somewhere in the middle where it's not gonna catch the buildings on fire.
Okay, he's going literally as far as he can away.
Don't want to be kindling.
Does not want to be anywhere near it.
But no, he's definitely one of those that he's just to the point where he's like, we do need to replenish some of our crew that we lost during a little blockade.
yeah.
So
They will
Yeah, we should
also
make this a new outpost also. So fill our crew, then make it just an outpost.
we could
And
make
have
this
them
an
swear an
outpost.
oath to allegiance.
Yeah, they will also show you that there is a back route with some ladders, with some rope ladders that lead up from the cliff, and a couple of small fairings that are hidden down at the bottom.
Okay, small boats. Okay.
Yeah, something that they could use to get to and from the hunting camp.
Which hunting camp?
The one that you
The one
guys cleared last
Yeah.
time.
Oh, but that hunting camp.
Yeah.
Well, he spit on me, so it was deserved.
What Torah job?
What do you mean? What's Tor's job?
Thorne's been putting down what each person is going to do on the boat, so he's wondering what Tor is supposed to do.
We got Captain Bathos, First Mate Thistledown, Scout Thorn, and Shipbuilder Asker.
I'd imagine you probably would be hoping that Cora does some more healing.
Yeah, I can be the.
Ship medic.
Yep.
Shit, pathetic. I was gonna say, weather, weather, the weather looker,
Weather Watcher.
weather watcher. I guess you could do that with Druid Craft too, but I think it's a specific Druid spell called like Elementalism or something like that. It's a
I
cantrip.
do have that.
Oh yes, knowing the weather, I check it every day.
Yeah. Does Druid Craft allow you to do that?
Yes.
He's got other stuff that does that too.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
I was gonna say,
think
I
it's
don't
part
think
of
Druid-
his. I think it's part of his Raven and everything else thing.
It must be part of the Raven because I think only. No, which one does the weather? It's not Druidcraft. Huh. I don't know anymore.
Weather sensor. You create a tiny harmless sensory that predicts the weather that will be in your location for the next 24 hours. It's the very first thing under Druidcraft.
Ah. Never mind then. Okay. Well, she can be the weather sensor, or you can be the weather sensor and the scout. I don't know. Or she can be the medic, I guess. Whatever.
Oarsman.
Or lead. Telling them when to row. Row!
No,
Or
corpse.
is that the captain's job?
That would be Thistledown. He plays the drums. Boom, 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 boom.
Torchbearer?
Yeah, I use it.
Corpsman
Alright.
is actually what a medic on the ship is actually called in the U.S. Navy. Marines call him Doc, but that's beside the point.
They call him Corbin too, but yeah.
So Gully will offer to lead you guys to one of the meeting points of the Whar clan.
Okay.
And then we needed to go to. We're still working. Ask about the. We're supposed to go someplace. To. We're still taking my little sister someplace.
You were going to take them back to Drift Hall at some point.
Oh yeah, we do have to go to Drift Hall. But where is Drift Hall? You said it's somewhere in the river of what? Arissa? Right? Or the Serpent Sea?
We were headed north for some reason. I think.
Well, we weren't. We just headed. We just headed north.
You'd
said-
gotten information that there may have been a Volv settlement somewhere up here. So you were trying to track it down.
We're on what? White Rack right now?
Yes, White Rack.
Okay. I'll ask Gully if he knows where the Volve are to the north.
I'm checking that right now.
Next, we left nowhere.
Yep.
And then we came out the river, and then we went to White Rack, small island, cross the island. Now we need to go down and get our boat.
Yeah, we went down this way, up this way, and then we went over here, and then over here.
There, and then we went up
We're right here,
Yep.
right now.
Yep.
Rolf will tell you guys that the Drift Hall gathering is probably not going to start for a couple more weeks. So if you wanted to go investigate more about the Wolf or clan and try and bring more information to the Volve at Drift Hall, that would be probably for the best.
Well, I was asking about
Yeah.
the Volve and to the north.
Yeah, we need to negotiate some kind of peace treaty or something. We can't be at war with our clan.
Temporary ceasefire.
At least. And these rounds are all just temporary ceasefire.
Oh. We're gonna need 2 banners. I think we need 2 banners. One with the Volve and one with the Whar.
I'm having Asker switch out our head piece because I would think, don't we have the Raven ship?
No. I don't think we do. We took. Whose did we take? I have it in my notes. I had it in my notes.
You took the gray from Scuddy.
Oh yeah, from Scuddy. Yep. We have the gray, not the Raven ship. What does the gray look like? Standard ship.
It's an average quality ship. The prow figurehead is a one-eyed goat.
I'm trying to get Asker to change it to that.
Anybody? To what?
I put it in the chat. A
I
wolf's
don't see
head
it.
with a one-eyed raven sitting on the shoulder.
I don't see it.
Oh, it's probably because
Did you put it in the right chat?
It's in the Fantasy Grounds chat, not in the Discord chat.
Oh. I don't think the Fantasy Grounds chat allows pictures.
No. It does not.
I wasn't taking a picture. I was just
I didn't say picture. I said it doesn't accept pictures, so you'd have to post it in Discord.
I don't have a picture of it. Use your imagination is what I'm saying.
All right, so with that, you guys can do whatever preparation you need to get ready. And
Anybody got woodcarver's tools?
Yes, Asker does. Asker's a shipbuilder.
We can transform
very-
the goat's head into a raven or a wolf head.
Ravenhead
Sure.
probably. Wolfhead might be a little tricky to get a goat to turn into a wolf.
It'd be a smaller wolf head, but
Yeah.
the raven head would probably fit better or work better, I guess. And if we have a raven head on our ship, they probably will understand. Or well, hopefully they do.
A one-eyed raven.
You can color one of the eyes white. What else do we? we need to do. I guess we can set an outpost in White Rack. I don't see why not.
Well, we can expand our clan if we're gonna, or build
Yeah.
a clan.
I don't know if we're building a clan.
The biggest thing would be it would mean you would have a place to stop and resupply your ships and things like that.
Yeah, I think that's the best option right now. Is have White Rack as our resupply depot /
Maybe possibly a market. Who knows? Down the road.
who knows. All right, so we're on that point. So I did ask Goldie if he knew where the Volve were. I don't know if you.
Yeah, he's basically telling you that the best way to find the Volve will be to wait for the drift
wait
hall
for the drift.
meeting thing that's supposed to start in a couple of weeks.
The couple of weeks down in the Serpent Sea.
Well, the whole thing is the Serpent Sea.
Okay. Where's the drift hall supposed to be meeting at?
You'll get there. It'll be one of those. You'll get there when you're supposed to get there.
Okay. So are we heading
go
north?
see Whar.
North to the Whar, the Whar
Go
clan.
meet Whar, then go to Moot.
Yeah, that sounds fair enough. So to the north we go to. I guess. Are we gonna follow the coastline, or are we close to the coastline, or are we just gonna float around open sea?
You
Just
captain.
hopping between islands like this. I think is our best bet. Doesn't look like there's any more resupply places until you hit a Bellinger.
Sound good. Keep belly full.
Yeah. So we'll go from White Rack up these, or kind of like this. Basically, just kind of zigzagging our way up the coast to Falger or Falger, whatever.
Okay.
Unless we get a specific location for the Whar. He just said north, so I'm going north.
Yeah, he'll come along and help guide you, but he'll tell you that the gathering place is Rock Pike at the very northern edge.
Okay, so we can stop at Felger. That's fine. And then head to Rock Pike. Unless Falger is... Would we know which town or which clan Falger kind of belongs to?
Just a second, I'm trying to find it.
That way we can figure out if we need to avoid them or not.
It looks like it is a gathering point of raiders, but I'll have to do some research to find out about that one.
Okay, well, that's basically the direction we're going to be heading, is towards Falger and then to Rock Pike, I guess.
Okay.
That's the direction where we're going to head. And then we can take a rest.
We can take
Not
a
gonna
rest
do-
before we leave.
Yes.
You guys should also use your heroic inspiration because when we rest, I can.
Oh, do you have that? I thought that was just for you,
I
though.
can give more.
I don't even know where the heroic inspiration is. Is that yellow one?
It's for anybody but me. It's so no, it's new.
Oh, that was like.
I'm guessing this. Oh, one of my or it's a musician feat incurred.
So what's the difference between inspiration and heroic inspiration?
Song.
So I think
gained
heroic inspiration is the new term for the meta inspiration. Instead of it being bardic inspiration, just inspiration, they decided to call it heroic inspiration. In the newest version.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, you guys can get your nice long rest in.
Yep.
And we will go ahead and wrap it up there tonight, I guess.
All right. It's fine.
Sounds good.
Our next level won't be probably till we get to the war.
Sorry,
Nice to actually have it before we get to the war.
It would be.
Let me.
my Discord cut out. Could you explain that difference one more time, real quick, Steven?
Yeah. So the old term was there was meta, just inspiration, and then there was bardic inspiration. Well, I think in the new 2024 rules, they tried to clarify it by calling it heroic inspiration and regular inspiration or bardic inspiration. So it's a little easier to tell the difference when you're.
Heroic
So the heroic would be like what we kind of all started off with, where you could just
Yep.
re-roll anything. Okay.
Yep,
So-
heroic inspiration. If you player have heroic inspiration, you can spend it to re-roll any die immediately after rolling it, and you must use the new roll. You gain heroic inspiration, but if you already had it, it's lost unless you give it to a player who lacks it. So I'm guessing that you get it, you can hand out heroic inspirations somehow.
I mean, I'm guessing. I know that my other DM, like for the other game I used to play every week, really
one's
thought it's
lagging.
something neat or whatever, something fun. So every week somebody would get like that special inspiration they could use or.
Yeah, so it's the heroic inspiration or just inspiration was always kind of just a meta currency that you could use, and it was entirely up to the GM as to how you got it. The overall thing was like if you role played really well or you made the GM laugh or whatever.
Or had an interesting song or poem about
Yeah,
ghost goose.
whatever it was, you could get inspiration for that. It was entirely up to the GM. I've given people inspiration for simply rolling 3 nat ones in a row. Oh, sometimes. Because it's just like, how do you have that bad of luck?
Well, I don't know. I got close.
So, it was never really a set way to get it, and I think part of the reason why they're making options for players to hand it out now is some GMs probably was like, no rerolls ever. I'm never giving you inspiration. I was really bad about handing it out most of the time, but I would try and give people that from time to time. As far as the questions for our next level, I'm not 100% sure,
Oh, I
but
was
it will
just
be
saying before we
somewhere.
went to war, it would
It
be
will
cool
be,
to actually have my wolf actually be bonded
yeah,
officially.
yeah. It's the term is a little vague. That you know, you've got a couple of quests to do. I will say you guys have gained another point of glory for this raid and successfully pulling it off. But you're at 3, so you'll need 4 to level up again. So there may be stuff that happens before you get to the war. You don't know. Meeting the war might be something that you can do to get enough glory to level up. But alrighty, well, see y'all in a couple of weeks.
All right.
Unless somebody's
Yeah,
got
good
something
night.
going on that's going to mess us up. But I will plan on being
Try
here.
not to. But I've got 2 weeks left of youth wrestling. So this weekend was our tournament we hosted. We've got 2 more. So hopefully it won't.
If you've got 2 more, that'll be next session.
Next session. But I'm hoping this. The only reason I thought I might miss today was because it was our tournament and I knew I had to shut down and clean everything up.
Oh yeah.
Typically everything else it should be fine. The next one's like 30 minutes away. So should be good to go now.
I can't wait to be able to hear the voices of the dead.
Oh yes, because that's what people look forward to on Saturday nights.
My character's gonna start hearing voices.
I mean, you say that, but depending on how old the actor is, sometimes that is what I look forward to on Saturday nights.
I mean,
so the only thing that I know of coming up that may hit us is, well, let me check what weekend that falls on.
oh, I'm just hoping that. The only reason I want level 3 is for the Whispers of the Grave feature, so I get another skill.
So the next thing that I have that potentially I know will probably be disruptive is the first week of July. I may be out for a bit there, but we'll have to just. I can't even tell that far out whether it's going to be on the week that we play or not.
Yep.
So.
Oh,
All right. Well, everyone have a good night. And Alex, I'll see you in a couple hours.
that's all I need. Just need level 4.
You guys have a great night. That was fun. Thank you.
Yep. Glad you were able to join us.
Me too.
What was that?
So, I was just looking at your current games, which Light Carnival.
Oh yeah.
Ugh. I'm so close to finishing Storm King on Mondays. So close.
So close. Alrighty, well, I guess I'll catch you tomorrow, or not tomorrow, but next time.
You want to? No. Next time.
Have a good one.
Yep. Bye.
Where's it at? Good job, Lucy. Gotcha.